Hi, Vitas here, and today we're going to go over the single leg Romanian deadlift. If you enjoy this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. So, the single leg Romanian deadlift is an excellent exercise for working on lower body strength, coordination, and just general balance, as well as working on core and upper body strength when you start to incorporate some weight. So, let's go over just a couple ways you can kind of progress towards it. So we're just going to go essentially into a single leg deadlift. So what the exercise looks like, you're just kind of tilting forward, trying to keep a straight line with your body, and then coming back up. So obviously the balance component might be difficult for some. So what you want to start with is one leg forward, your back leg just there for balance, and essentially you're just kind of focusing on the upper body. So tilting down, coming back up. So just think about kind of sticking your hips back, and then coming back up. And then again from there you might just want to kind of lift the foot off the ground a little bit, coming down, and coming back up. From there, a progression that some people find useful is using a stick or a dowel. So I'm pushing into my foot and driving the foot back towards my hand. And again, tilting forward, and then coming back up nice and controlled. So again, I'll show you from the front what that looks like. So again, dowel pushing down into the foot, tilting forward, and then coming back up. So the reason we're going over the single leg Romanian deadlift today is because you can get a lot of benefit out of the single exercise. So let's go over a couple of those benefits now. So again, first, when you're going down to that position, you're going to strengthen your hamstrings. You're going to strengthen the general posterior and lateral hip, such as the glute med, the glute max, and other stabilizing muscles of the hip. You're also going to work on hamstring mobility. So again, you might feel a little bit of a stretch in the hamstring as you go down into that position. The other thing you're going to work on is low back endurance and strength, especially once you start loading it with some weight. So now that we went over our basic Romanian deadlift, again, just to review. So again, just tilting forward and then coming back up. So once you get comfortable with the regular single leg Romanian deadlift, we're going to go on to adding a little bit of weight. So in this case, I'm going to hold it in my opposite arm. And again, tilting down and coming back up, nice and controlled. And again, you could try it on the same side. So again, you can do that with kettlebells, you can do that with 2 weights, you can even do that with a barbell as well. The other reason I like this exercise in general is because you can work on a lot of different variations of strength and mobility. So one variation we're going to go over now. So again, you can use a post or something in front of you. So again, this way we're taking that balance component out of it. And right here what I'm going to do is I'm really going to work on kind of keeping my back flat. And I'm actually going to try and kind of pull my chest towards my knee. So I'm really kind of trying to get as low as I can, really feeling a nice stretch in the hamstring. So again, you might just want to kind of come in and out, or you can kind of hold that position. Again, keeping that back flat just for the sake of focusing the mobility into that hamstring. So the other thing we can work on is mobility of the hip as well. So again, I'm going to go into that single leg RDL position. And from here, what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to open up the hips and then come back down, drop the hip all the way. So here we're really working on that lateral hip in both mobility and strength. So again, that's more of a strength exercise, so you wouldn't want to necessarily do that every day. You might do that for 2 or 3 sets of anywhere from 5 to 10 repetitions. So I hope you enjoyed that video about the single leg RDL. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.